Hello, this is the New Ways mod for Hearthstone 4, a mod that is similar to Road to 56. It has a ton of new focuses and also some new countries. We're going to Africa, not to play as Egypt, not as Iberia, not as Ethiopia, but instead the often overlooked Belgian Congo. Our military isn't very large. We are a colony of Belgium. We have 4 commanders, including our field marshal, who is the leader of the Belgian Congo, the Governor General Pierre Ryckman. We can choose either to go with Colonial Trinity, the loyalist route, or reduce dependency on Brussels. We'll go with the Colonial Trinity. Drama in Europe, I like the name of the paper. We have the French Commune fighting the fascist French kingdom. Who will win? Who knows, but we'll see how this will affect affairs to come. Ethiopia is performing quite nicely in their war against Italy. Even if we don't have military dockyards or military factories, we can use our words to win our wars, I guess. Once this focus is complete, we will begin joint research with Belgium. For some reason I have yet to understand, the Spanish Republic has made, it looks like, 6 different puppets within their country. We'll see how effective that idea was, because the Spanish Civil War has begun. Ethiopia captures Italian Somaliland, closing one front and pushing back the Italians. The French Commune wins the French Civil War, so our controller Belgium is now sandwiched between the German Reich and communists. Our fate is tied with Belgium, who is going the independent Belgium route, so let's hope that wasn't a mistake to stay with them. Civil war in the Middle East. The imperial state of Iran is fighting Iran. A Greek civil war has sprung up. Nationalist Greece joined the Axis alongside Germany, and they are fighting the Kingdom of Greece. Newfoundland has decided to distance itself from the Commonwealth. The imperial state of Iran has triumphed in the Iranian civil war, and Saudi Arabia has eaten up Iraq. Another civil war. Afghanistan is fighting a new Afghan Cognate. We get rid of a bad national spirit, and the indigenous population gets more education, and we get another research slot, so everything's looking up there. The USSR sends advisors to Iran after the 2 countries conclude an agreement. Ethiopia's successes against Italy do not last, and they are capitulated by Italy, ending the war. Germany is at war again. This could be the start of World War II. They are fighting the Kingdom of Yugoslavia. The fascist new Afghan Cognate, who had won the civil war in Afghanistan, joins the Allies. Yugoslavia falls, Hungary gets bigger borders, and Croatia now exists. The Middle East has definitely been filled with wars so far, with a 3-way civil war beginning now in Syria. Poland gives in to German demands and cedes them Danzig. The Greek Civil War is over. Nationalist Greece is victorious, even though they got a rebrand and are calling themselves the Third Hellenic Civilization. There is German pressure put toward the Benelux. Please go away, Mr. Mustache Man. I want to survive. With war looming, we'll send some divisions from the Congo to Belgium to defend them when the war comes. Egypt begins a war with the United Kingdom, I presume, over the Suez Canal. I think it will be a fatal mistake. Meanwhile, in Europe, the French Commune has become Revolutionary France and have gotten a new flag as well. Nearby Belgium, Revolutionary France and the German Reich are now at war. Despite being a member of the Axis, the Third Hellenic Civilization refuses pressure from Germany, but the German Reich will now have war goals on them in case they decide to fight. Italy joins the Axis, opening up a new front against France. Even Switzerland isn't safe from the Axis, and France is generally losing everywhere. The World War is over, the Axis is won, San Marino has joined them. The Netherlands has joined the Allies, securing defenses from the British and their dominions if war does arrive on their doorstep. Just because they can, Revolutionary France declares war on Spain and its puppets. The full power of the Soviet Union is slammed against the faction of Mietzdemor, who has been joined by Finland. France has lost everything, but is somehow surviving in Africa. Luxembourg joins the Allies. Belgium, not being a member of that faction, has chosen to go their own way. Romania joins the struggle against the Soviet Union, but I think it's too late for them to make a difference. The Axis wins. Revolutionary France, Switzerland, and Liechtenstein are no more. The Civil War in Spain is over. The Spanish Socialist Republic and their puppet swarm is victorious. I am impressed. Patriarchal Portugal and Bulgaria form the Balkan Union. Netherlands and Luxembourg have fallen in with help from the Allies, so now Belgium stands alone on mainland Western Europe. The sleeping giant, the United States, joins the Allies. The Axis is now fighting Turkey, who has joined the Allies. Italy is kicked out of Ethiopia, restoring the independence of that nation. Even in defeat, the Netherlands decides to fight on with their government being moved to Batavia in the east. The Joseon Empire appears in northern Korea with their capital based out of Pyongyang. Belgium joins the Balkan Union. I suppose it's better than nothing. It's a good thing too because they have declared war on the German Reich. While some units are in Belgium, the majority of our army will be focusing entirely on Africa. Our forces in the field are aided by the Sky Warriors. The Spanish Socialist Republic joins the Comintern. They are fighting Portugal, our fellow faction member, and so if the Soviet Union joins, we would be dead most likely. Belgium is holding out pretty well. We are holding the northeastern part of their line. Unfortunately, some of our divisions were encircled. An Ethiopian civil war has broken out. Ethiopia is fighting Lichter Ethiopia, which is fascist. The war in Europe is not looking too good right now, but down in Africa, we have advanced quite a lot. Finland seizes Leningrad, but it is bittersweet because the faction of Mizimur will not last for much longer, with Romania already having fallen. Spain causing the USSR to their war, who has just finished their own conflict, and I predict they will be body slamming Bulgaria. Bulgaria is fighting on nearly every front. Portugal is close to death, and things are going well for Belgium for now. The only remnants of Portugal left in Iberia is the parts that are occupied by Belgium soldiers. Belgium controls parts of Normandy stretching all the way to Netherlands with Amsterdam. The German Reich formalizes their anti-Soviet pact, but it may be too late for us to join. From out of nowhere, a naval invasion from the Comintern ruins any sort of chance of victory we may had. Denmark has joined the Balkan Union. We're saved for sure. Lichter Ethiopia is fighting Ethiopia again. Lichter Ethiopia seems to have gotten a new leader this time. Leopold III announces the Kingdom of Belgium has capitulated. The war is over. Things don't go very well for the Balkan Union. Belgium is annexed, so is Denmark, and Bulgaria has become a puppet of the USSR. I hope you're ready for some whiplash because the Belgian Congo has become the People's Socialist Republic of Zaire, and we are now a communist puppet of the USSR. That's right, we're suddenly communist. The flag is nice though, I have to admit. I'm going to end the video here. Make sure to check out the mod in the description. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe.